All right. So this week, I actually have some clips. Like I said, I got a couple of exhibition games that exhibition. I don't even know if that's just a regular fucking game, like warming up before the league night. And one thing that I will not tell you guys that this is how you should play. In fact, this is almost like a warning system of things of what not to do. I'm still not on my, I finally had my first break and run. And then I think I told you I had my second break and run, but it was practice the week after. So it came right after. But I'm not like a break and run guy. I don't run racks. And Sensei Bryan is here pretty much to tell us why. So, um, so without further ado, let me share this screen here. All right, now I have two games here. I look fat as shit. Don't judge. We're gonna, I kind of edited down both games, and let's see how they turn out. Are you ready, boss?
I'm ready.
And hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, please, and thank you. All right, here we go. Yeah, asshole talking to me during my break. Wow, already. All right.
All right, let's go back 10 seconds to your break.
Okay.
All right, watch the tip of your cue. Now you can go ahead. So you can see that you jumped up a little bit there.
I did.
Yeah, you did follow through, but you could keep your cue even lower.
And I should have stayed there a little bit, right? Like,
yeah, keep your cue down on the table. I think maybe it was today. I think I just dropped a video, how to improve your break, and so you want to stay down. You want to stay down on the break, and you just kind of jumped up a little bit. You could have kept your cue down. It always blows my mind when people break that well, like you did spread out the balls
decently,
and yet you took some of the speed off of it by jumping up. I always wonder, what would have happened if you did manage to stay down on the shot. So
yeah, disgusting habit.
Yeah. So is this a teammate?
No, actually, he's on the other team. We were just shooting around beforehand. And forgive me, I can't remember his name, but he's pretty good. He's a 3, but he shoots pretty good.
Yeah, he's got certain things. It doesn't look like he's playing position, but he certainly has the potential to be all right. It's amazing how many people are a lesson or two away from improving their game substantially.
Damn, do you think I should have went soft on there so I had a better shot at the the purple?
Yeah, I think right now your top priority, and it looks like you already know it. I was going to say your top priority is that cluster in the middle, and so that was opportunity one to shake things up in the cluster. This is the other opportunity, and this is one of the reasons why straight pool players destroy 8-ball players, even in 8-ball. Because let's go back. All right, so right
I messed up horribly.
That's okay. Right here, this is a good example. Every straight pool player in the world is going to play this ball to get the cue ball back at an angle where they're playing the 11 to run into the rack. Okay, so where you're on the 11 after the shot, I believe that's the 11 sitting there. Yeah, where you're on the 11 where you're on the 11 after the shot, what you want to do is be a little bit past your shot line so that when you play the 11, you run into the 15 and break that cluster up, because right now the 15 doesn't go anywhere. And you can take I'll take the 75-year-old straight pool player who runs an average of 8 or 9 balls over most 9-ball players and 10-ball players and 8-ball players when the table is crowded, at least when the table is crowded. Now the straight pool player tends to have trouble with the rotation games like 9-ball and 10-ball, unless the table is crowded. But when you have clusters, especially in games like 8-ball, straight pool players just, they know what to do. And this is the reason why, is because you've got to break those 2 balls up, and the 8-ball players, haven't been exposed to that skill often enough to handle it. So anyway, we're not just getting on the 11, we're getting on the 11 in a way we can break up the cluster.
Yeah, and I just should have put some more stank on it, and I wonder if I should have put some sort of spin or draw. I mean, look, here's the outcome of it, which was
I go high right. I go high right there. I bring the cue ball closer to the center of the table.
Okay.
So that now when I shoot into the 11, my cue ball is going to run into the 15. You break up that cluster, you're in better shape. Not a bad attempt at breaking it up.
Beautiful lead for the other guy, though.
Making the shot.
Mm-hmm. He got pissed because it hit the titty.
Yeah,
it was right. Yeah,
I think he at least had the idea to get down for this combination. So don't think that. I was going to say, I don't think he can make it from there, but he certainly was on the right angle to hit it. So that wasn't bad. The fact that he identified, the correct angle for that shot.
And he jammed me up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is getting scary.
Yeah, generally, good try.
Right?
Yeah. Generally, with the 3, you're playing against a 3. You're not worried about just shooting into that cluster and breaking them up, because he probably doesn't run a lot of balls in a row. But I would say, just based on a couple of things, he's either a high 3 or he's right on the cusp of improving his game with a couple, little things. So I might be a little bit worried about leaving him a simple three ball run.
Yeah, what do I do here?
But this is what I was talking about. Doing what you just did, other than possibly making the 8, but doing what you just did is usually not a bad idea on that level. Now, a lot of 4s might be out from here. A solid 4 might be out from here. But
it's so funny you say that, because I've learned that lesson the hard way when I've had to play like a 5 or even a 6 or something like that, even playing around, where I break up a cluster for later, then I just opened up the game for them.
Yeah. I made a video a while back how to beat stronger players. And one of the main things you want to do is leave the clusters, slow down the game. Okay. So you don't want to break up the clusters against somebody that runs. He's got a lot of good fundamentals. His elbow, at least on that shot, the shot that he just took, his elbow was straight. He stayed down on the shot more or less. So yeah, he's well on his way. So yeah, this is a wrap. So yeah, if you were playing the 4 or 5, you're probably racking right now.